orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti la àkókò yìí já lórúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run á fi fún wa o. Àránṣe tí àkókò yìí tí yóò fi já sí ìgbà ayọ̀ fún wa lórúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run á fi fún wa. Now today we want to talk about post-crisis, post-COVID-19. And we want to take our case study from the experience of Obed-Edom. A fẹ́ wo ìrírí Obed-Edom láti fi gbára wa níyànjú. Now, when you look around us, a rí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ coronavirus, COVID-19, bó ṣe rí ní oṣù May tá fẹ́ parí ìkọ́ ló ṣe rí ní April. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló rí ní ending of March. As at the end of March, ẹ̀rù ń bà wá. Government was too quick to say stay at home, don't go outside. Close the churches, close the mosques, close the markets, close the airports. That was the thinking in March, crossing over to April. That was the thinking. Let's close everything. Let us see if this effort can help us defeat the virus. But we knew quite well that as we are closing everywhere, we are creating another problem. We are trying to solve a problem. We said it's pandemics that we are trying to solve. A pandemic. But as we are trying to solve a pandemic, we are also creating another pandemic. Because as you are closing the businesses, you are actually creating hunger. As you are closing the churches, you are actually affecting the people's spirituality. As you are closing the mosque, you are affecting people's spirituality. One way or the other, it will affect them. Quite a number of people that go to church cannot pray on their own. And that is the reality. Quite a number of people that go to church cannot read the Bible on their own. Quite a number of people that go to church do not understand the scriptures on their own. They needed to be preached to. They needed to be counseled. They needed to be prayed for. They needed to be motivated to pray for themselves. Then, as you are closing the market, you are causing food shortage in the homes. And as you are closing the markets, you are causing problem for the farmer because they will be having post-harvest losses. Their losses is increasing. We have seen cases of where farmers are complaining that they have nowhere to sell their tomatoes to, and therefore everything is just rotting away. So, as we are trying to solve a problem, we are actually creating another problem. The airline industry is nearly gone all over the world now. Airline industry, they are sacking workers. We see that even the banking industry in Nigeria want to sack their workers until probably CBN was able to do something to salvage the jobs. Ohun tá à ń sọ ni wípé ìrònú ìjọba nígbà yẹn ní March ending sí early April ni pé ẹjẹ́ àti gbogbo ògbóró kí àìsàn kó lè lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo wa náà la mọ̀ wípé nígbà yẹn tí à ń tilẹ̀kùn pa kí àìsàn lè lọ. A mọ̀ fúnra wa wípé à ń create another problem ni. Kí dẹ̀ ni problem yẹn? Òun ni ìṣòro ebi pípa fún àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé tí wọn ò bá jáde wọn ò lè jẹun. Gbogbo wa náà la mọ̀ wípé nígbà tí lockdown máa wọ 3 weeks, ìṣòro tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ is 1 million boys. Olè, kọjá fóònù, kan gba fóònù àti laptop, àwọn nǹkan pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́, wọn ń gbé tẹlifíṣàn, wọn ń gbé rédíò, wọn ní kankan fi yẹn ṣe. Tán bá wọlé onílé, èlò lẹ́ni lọ́wọ́, fóònù yín dà, laptop yín dà, àwọn nǹkan pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ yẹn, wọ́n dẹ̀ nítorí ẹ̀ wọ́n ń ṣá wọn ládàá, wọ́n ń pààyàn dànù. Nítorí pé ebi is another problem tí à ń create by solving a problem. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni fáwọn tó ń lọ chọ́ọ̀chì náà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ń lọ chọ́ọ̀chì, and that is the truth. Ẹlòmíràn ò lè gbàdúrà fúnra ẹ̀, ìdí tó ṣe ní di prayer meeting nìyẹn. Kó lè pe prayer point, kó lè gbà kó mọ, ẹlòmíì bá kúnlẹ̀ láti gbàdúrà kó mọ prayer point tó yẹ kó gbàdúrà fún. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá lọ prayer meeting, wọ́n á pe àdúrà ńbẹ̀, á ràn lọ́wọ́. Ní Bíbélì gan yọ lọ pé ó ní kẹ́ má ṣe kọ ìpéjọpọ̀ ara yín sílẹ̀. Ó ní ẹ má kọ sílẹ̀, yẹn mi pé ìpéjọpọ̀ ara wa is compulsory, part of Christianity. Lóòótọ́ nínú wa lẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run gbé. Ṣùgbọ́n ó tún ní níbi tí méjì tàbí mẹ́ta bá péjọpọ̀ sí pé òun máa ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ síbẹ̀. despite the fact that people were lọ́kàn wa, ó ní níbi tẹ́ bá ti tún wá pé méjì tẹ́ ti pé mẹ́ta, you have increased presence of God. So as you close the churches, you close the religious houses, you reduce the presence of God among the people. And when you reduce the presence of God, whether you like it or not, the people of the other world, they will increase their presence in individuals' life. Torí after bá fẹ́ sanra wa jẹ́, tàbá sọ pé ìpéjọpọ̀ tá à ń péjọpọ̀ ní méjì ní mẹ́ta ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe lọ́tọ̀ yàtọ̀ sígbà tí èmi fúnra mi náà jẹ́ tẹ́ḿpìlì ẹ̀mí mímọ́. So we have created another problem. And by the end of April, government has seen that another problem is being created. Only one change. We cannot lock down forever. So, ẹ̀yin ilé ẹ open, ẹ̀yin yẹn ẹ open, ẹ̀yin ilé ẹ open, and let us see how we can pick the economy back before we use solution to a problem to destroy ourselves. Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nísinsìnyí ni wípé, while trying to solve a crisis, we have created another crisis. And therefore, ahead of us now, we do not have one crisis. How many crises do we have? We have two. The one that we are planning to solve that we have not solved. And the one that we created by trying to solve a crisis. And that is the reality now. Before the world, before Nigeria, before Lagos State, that there are now two problems. The first problem is the COVID-19 is still there. We are wearing face masks all around. The churches are still closed, the mosques are still closed, the schools are still closed. We still cannot have our own Wambe parties the way we used to have them, and so on and so forth. Even if you go to a restaurant, it's take away, no sitting. Supermarkets are still reducing the number of people that can enter the supermarket at a time. The buses cannot take their normal 14 passengers. So, then the Okada riders are not allowed to work. And you know how many families are fed through that system of employment. Yes, it's true, it's good. Let's combat coronavirus. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká wo iye family tí Okada tó ń bọ́. A lot of artisans don't lose iṣẹ́ wọn. Tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé Okada ni wọ́n fall back lé lórí láti máa fi jẹun. Now that the regulated that Okada riders should not work, you will know how many families are still on hunger now. So as we are restarting the economy, their own economy have not restarted. So we have two crises. Therefore, what we should be thinking about now is that how do we survive this time? Every part of Nigeria, the business life, the social life, and the religious life. Everybody needs to start thinking, how do we survive this crisis? As a church, what we will be telling you is how you can survive as a Christian. And look at the lessons that we can learn from the Word of God. Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ wo la lè kọ́ nínú Bíbélì kí a lè fi survive àkókò yìí? Torí ìṣòro kọ́kọ́ ló wà níta ńsìn. Ìṣòro ti di méjì. Ìṣòro àkọ́kọ́ ní coronavirus a fẹ́ solve. Ìṣòro èkejì ní ìṣòro tí coronavirus tó wá fà fún wa. Tó jẹ́ wípé tí a ò bá ṣọ́ra, ebi lè pọ̀, ìpọ́njú lè pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n à ń gbàdúrà lórúkọ Jésù, Ọlọ́run á yọ wá kúrò nínú ìpọ́njú. Now, tá a bá lọ wo ìwé Samuel kejì orí kẹfà, a rí níbẹ̀ wípé crisis kan náà ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn as a result of mistake tí Dáfídì ṣe. Mistake òun Dáfídì ṣe. Òfin Mósè nínú ìwé Númérì àti ìwé Lẹ́fítíkù ti ṣàlàyé àwọn wo ló lè gbé àpótí ẹ̀rí. Àwọn wo ló qualified láti gbé àpótí ẹ̀rí, ó ní àwọn ọmọ Léfì ni. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí nígbà tí Dáfídì tó fẹ́ gbé àpótí ẹ̀rí wá sí Jerusalem, ohun rere ló fẹ́ ṣe. Ohun rere ló fẹ́ ṣe wípé báwo lèmi ọba ṣe máa gbé nínú ààfin tó rẹwà yìí. Then tí àpótí ẹ̀rí Ọlọ́run tó fún wa ní sustenance tó máa gbé ní abẹ́ tẹ́ǹtì nínú igbó kan. Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ ilé kan fún àpótí ẹ̀rí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá lọ gbé àpótí ẹ̀rí kúrò nínú igbó kan tó wà yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ á gbé wá sínú ilé yìí tá a kọ́ níbi tó dáa tó wà befitting. kí àwọn èèyàn sì máa wá síbẹ̀ láti wá gbàdúrà àti láti wá wá ojú rere Ọlọ́run. Ohun rere ló fẹ́ ṣe. Ọlọ́run ò sì bínú sí ohun tó fẹ́ ṣe. But the procedure, the steps David was taking was not in accordance with the will of God. So the lesson here is that it is true we want to solve a problem, but are we not claiming that we are a nation of Christians and Muslims? Why didn't we, along with our human solution, seek God's face in bringing solution to problems? Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀nyí ni mò ń sọ jù láti ìgbà tí COVID-19 ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Nítorí pé mo rí wípé there is so much hypocrisy on the part of Nigerians, especially our political leaders, when it comes to taking God into consideration in our actions. Hypocrisy ti pọ̀ jù. And yet, ìgbà tẹ́ fẹ́ gba out of office, Bíbélì tàbí Quran lẹ máa gbé lọ́wọ́ nígbà tẹ́ fẹ́ gba out of office, claiming that you believe in God. But your actions do not show that you believe in God. David ṣe mistake. Dípò kó pàṣẹ pé kí àwọn ọmọ Léfì kí wọ́n gbé àpótí ẹ̀rí wọlé, ó ní kán gbé àpótí ẹ̀rí sórí kẹ̀kẹ́. So there is bound to be crisis. Nítorí pé kí ni ó ti gbé, dípò kó gbé ẹsẹ̀ ọ̀tún, ó ti gbé ẹsẹ̀ òsì. There is bound to be crisis. Láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni crisis ti máa ṣẹlẹ̀. So on the day we decided that our own solution to the problem is to shut everywhere, that is what we think is the solution. Ìwọ̀nba ibi tó yẹ wá gbèdé nìyẹn. On that very day we knew there was going to be crisis. But how the crisis will happen, we may not know. But we knew there will be crisis. On the day we decided to shut everywhere down, which I'm not saying is not a good human step, it's not a bad human step. But on that very day, we should have been preparing for the crisis. What are the crises? There will be hunger in the land. People will lose their jobs. Businesses will shut down. Petty traders will be out of business. There will be so much problems in the economy. Did we prepare for what will happen on the day we were shutting down? Are we thinking of the problems that will happen in May, in June, in July? The answer is no. This nation was planning to shut down, but this nation was not planning for what will happen if we shut down. So ohun tí mò ń sọ fún ẹ ni wípé nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ shut down, ìjọba ò plan fún ẹ, kò jẹ́ kó wọ ẹ lórí dáadáa. Ọjọ́ tán sọ pé ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká tì í o, ẹ jẹ́ ká tì gbogbo school, wọ́n plan fún ẹ. Do you know how many private schools today that are shut down and they are not paying their teachers' salary because they cannot afford to pay? And so a lot of those teachers are out of job now. Láti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọmọ gan ò sanwó school pé ní máàṣì kan tó ní kán máa lọlé. So school mi ò san máàṣì, kò san salary máàṣì. Àwọn tíṣà kan wà tán, àwọn kan wà wọn gba salary máàṣì, wọn gba April, wọn dẹ̀ tún ní gba May. So mọ̀ dáadáa wípé ìjọba ò plan fún ẹ nígbà tó fẹ́ shut down ìgboro. They didn't plan for you. The same way they didn't plan for me. They may have planned for some people, but I know you are not one of them, and I am also not one of them. Nítorí náà, àwa la máa jókòó nísìnyí wípé how do I survive this crisis? How do I survive this crisis? Ìwọ ló kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ro. And all of us should start thinking. The pastor, you a pastor, should start thinking. You are a prophet, start thinking. Evangelist, begin to think. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn brothers wa tó máa sọ pé ajínrere làwọn ajínrere làwọn. I know a lot of people will be in hunger at this time. Ìgbà tó bá ṣe yẹ ìsọjí ló máa lọ minister ń bẹ̀ ni wọ́n fún ẹ ní honorarium. Ẹ rí i pé we need to start thinking. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ Olúwa, we need to start thinking. Ìwọ náà tó ń tajà ládùúgbò, you need to start thinking. You, a private school teacher, you need to start thinking now of how do I survive this crisis? Because on the day the government was shutting down the economy, they didn't plan for you. On the day that David decided to put the ark on a cart, he has invited trouble. And he didn't plan for what will happen. Kò rò wípé tí àpótí yìí bá ṣubú kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò plan fún. And eventually the crisis happened. Àpótí kẹ̀kẹ́ lọ tẹ̀kẹ̀. Nígbà tó yá kẹ̀kẹ́ kan òkúta àpótí ṣe kí ni? Àpótí ṣe gbirigbirigbirigbiri. Uzzah ní kò save àpótí ẹ̀rí iṣẹ́ rere mi. But Uzzah fúnra ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ save àpótí òun náà ti tún gbàgbé wípé tí n bá fọwọ́ kan àpótí there will be crisis. So when we act without adequate planning, even though what we are trying to do is good, we will invite crisis. Tí a bá plan, and that's what I'm trying to teach this morning. Wípé bá a bá plan sílẹ̀ dáadáa, ká tó máa gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tá à ń gbé. Ká dẹ̀ máa invite Ọlọ́run kó lè máa kọ́ wa nínú planning wa. It's not by power, it is not by might, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Nígbà tí yàn mú lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná, mo ti ṣèwàásù yẹn rí wípé òróró tóbìnrin yẹn tó ń tà níbo ló ti ń róróró. God can do exceedingly above what we can imagine. Àìpláàni tó Dáfídì wípé ẹ wá náà kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé kẹ̀kẹ́ ló yẹ ká gbé sí? Ṣé kìí ṣorí kẹ̀kẹ́? Àìrò láròjinlẹ̀ Dáfídì òun ló fa ikú fún Uzzah. Àìní àròjinlẹ̀ Uzzah pé let me save the situation, ṣùgbọ́n kò wò wípé if I try to save the situation by touching with my hand, what will happen? Kò rò. And maybe you too, you take steps without looking at what will happen. You want to start your petty trading. I'm not talking to you, the big businessman. I know you have attended a lot of seminars. You have attended a lot of workshops, so sometimes you know. But the petty trader doesn't know. Ìwọ tó lọ ń gba owó microfinance. And I've been telling people a lot that a lot of you people that go to borrow money from microfinance, you are inviting crisis to your life. Because what plan do you have? Kó tó lọ gbowó ní microfinance. Ètò wo ló ní sílẹ̀? Irú owó wo náà ń fún ẹ? Ó ṣètò sílẹ̀ bó ṣe fẹ́ san owó kó rí pé this plan can pay the money. Ó lọ yá owó, you will definitely get into crisis. Èyàn ò ṣe pé èyàn kò gégùn fún ẹ. Reality là ń sọ yẹn because whenever you don't plan for success, you are indirectly planning for failure. Uzzah ò rò dáadáa, ó lọ fọwọ́ kàn àpótí. Bírí ìgbà tó fọwọ́ kàn àpótí, unfortunately fún kò sí nínú category àwọn ènìyàn tó yẹ kó fọwọ́ kàn àpótí despite the fact that wípé iṣẹ́ rere ló fẹ́ ṣe. So the message I'm bringing across to you is that it is not your intention only. It is not the intention only. You need to sit down and look at it critically, then pray about it and let the Spirit of God talk on what should be done. Torí nígbà mìíràn ohun kan máa ń dára lójú ènìyàn. Ó máa ń dára gan lójú ènìyàn. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi Ọlọ́run á sọ fún pé wò ìwọ ò rí kọjá 3 years. Èmi ń rí dé 25 years. Don't do it. That is the Spirit of God. Torí ó rí kọjá ibi táwa rí dé. As at the time the coronavirus was entering the US soil, I know they didn't imagine that nearly 100,000 people will die. And so they didn't take it serious. Their president said this thing will just come and it will go. But this thing came now and it has not gone and it has killed nearly 100,000 people in the country. Because they didn't look at it critically and say, how, if this thing comes to our nation, how do we survive it? So COVID-19 is already here with us and they have told us it's not going now. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ náà fún wa, tó ń sọ wípé ká ti ilẹ̀kùn wa fún 2 weeks, kán ní ká tì fún 3 weeks, tán ní ká ti ilẹ̀kùn fún 4 weeks, tán ní ká ṣọ́dà economy wa fún 4 weeks. Àwọn náà ló tó padà wá bá one is going to be with us for a long time. Ṣé rí àwọn láti máa ṣe àròjinlẹ̀ nísinsìnyí? Àwọn kan náà ló tún wá ń sọ fún wa lóríṣìí pé it's going to be with us for a long time o. For until there's a vaccine, there is no solution o. Then did we look at it very well before shutting down our economy and putting the source of income of families at risk? Because we haven't solved the problem yet. We have curtailed it, but we haven't solved the problem. And then we have created another big problem for a class of people. Not the upper class, not the middle class, the low class people. The private school teacher that is earning 10,000 naira a month has not been paid for the past 3-4 months. We that are pastors among poor people, we understand how this thing is for our members. Àwọn tá jẹ́ pé olùṣọ́ àgùntàn ni wá láàárín àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù, a mọ nǹkan yìí láàárín wọn kì í ṣe torí pé bóyá wọn ò fún wa lówó, bọ̀ nítorí pé inú wa gbọ́ òdùn sí bí àwọn kan ò ṣe lè gbọ́ bùkátà ayé wọn. Crisis in the land. Then we are the ones that should think now of how to survive this crisis. Because if you wait for government is trying their own, but what they are trying may not be for you. Ìwé àwọn ọ̀nà tíjọba ń ṣe, ó lè má kàn ẹ́, wọ́n náà pín ráìsì, ìgbà wo náà pín dé ẹ̀gàn wa ń bí, wọ́n náà pín face mask, èbí òfojú mi rí, wọ́n náà kó gbogbo oríṣiríṣi náà ń pín, àwa ò rí nínú ìlú táwa wà yìí. So táwọn bá wá ń dúró de ráìsì wọn, tó ń dúró de face mask wọn, tó ń dúró de nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pín tó dẹ̀ wà nínú ìlú yìí tó fẹ́ survive, you know you will wait and die in hunger. You need to start planning for yourself now. How do I survive this period? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa round up because I have just 30 minutes for this ministration. Ọba wa ni ó yá o, àpótí yìí crisis ìrẹ́lẹ̀ yìí o, àpótí tá a fẹ́ ń ká gbé lọ sínú Jerusalem pẹ̀lú ayọ̀, eléyìí ikú ló mú wá yìí o, ikú ló mú wá yìí o, ti dá wàhálà lẹ́ o, kí la máa ṣe o, ó yẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé àpótí yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé síbì kan. One way or the other, a lọ gbé àpótí sílé Obed-Edom. You can begin to imagine. Kí ló tó ṣe gbé àpótí lé ẹ̀? Tọ́mọ yẹ ká àpótí yẹn ń pa ni. You can begin to imagine a lot of things. But there is one thing that I know that is working in his favour. Òun ni wípé kí a tó gbé àpótí wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, ó ti ní ìbẹ̀rù Olúwa. That is the prerequisite for survival in the time of crisis. Ó ti ní kíní kan nínú. Àwọn kan sọ pé Obed-Edom wọ́n rò pé lórí burúkú ni kíní kan àpótí wọlé ẹ̀ àti ìfún bí àpótí lè wọlé anybody kó má pa wọ́n. You begin to wonder, àpótí tó bínú tó pààyàn tí ọba bẹ̀rù wípé irọ́ lè gbé lọ báyìí. Kí wá ní reason tá a ṣe gbé délé tiẹ̀ tí situation yí padà? There must be something the man has been doing that became prerequisite tó jẹ́ planning tó jẹ́ preparation fún ọjọ́ ayọ̀ ẹ̀. A lot of you want breakthroughs in business. A lot of you want breakthroughs in your family. A lot of you want to survive this time. But what are the things you are planning for survival? If you tabanika gbàdúrà, olóore mi kó má kọjá mi, olùrànlọ́wọ́ mi kó má kọjá mi. We can pray like that for the next 3 years. Olúwa jẹ́ kójú ayọ̀ mi ó dé. You can pray like that for the next 3 years, but are you planning? What preparation do you have? Wọ́n ní ọkùnrin kan, obìnrin kan wà, Anna ọmọbìnrin Fanueli lẹ́yìn àṣẹ kìnìkan. Wọ́n ní ó ti ń retí ọjọ́ ìtùnú Ísírẹ́lì. Àwọn yẹn ń retí ọjọ́ ìtùnú Ísírẹ́lì. So nígbà tó wọnú tẹ́ḿpìlì ní Luke chapter 2, they were able to quickly recognize Jesus. Ṣáwọn nìkan ló wọnú tẹ́ḿpìlì ni. Of all the people that came on the day Jesus was circumcised, only 2 people were identified as qualified to know Jesus' glory. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn ló wọlé sínú tẹ́ḿpìlì lọ́jọ́ yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n ènìyàn méjì péré ní Bíbélì identify fún wa pé wọ́n qualify láti rí ògo Jésù. Ìyẹn làwọn tó ti ń retí ògo yẹn. If you are not planning to survive, think of your life, look at your business, look at your family, look at the things around you, and plan to survive this period. If you are a pastor, olùṣọ́ àgùntàn Celestial Church, look at your church. How does your church survive this period? Because things will not be the same again. Ẹ bá lóun ṣiṣẹ́ fún yàn, ṣe ìràpadà kó san 40,000. So my gbẹ́gbà tó bá ní 40,000 ló máa sanwó rà padà. You might want to start thinking again. Ó bá sọ fún pé ikú méje ló ń le, ikú kan fẹ́ gba Kánò wá, ìkan fẹ́ gba Màdúgùrí wá. Nígbà tí ó bá ní 40,000 ṣó máa ṣe rà padà kankan. Tó bá sì ṣiṣẹ́ rà padà fún ẹ̀ tó ní kó ṣe rà padà 70,000. Ó lówó yẹn lọ́wọ́ ló wá kó 70,000 fún ẹ o. Bí ò bá ní So we need to start thinking, because it is not going to be business as usual. Why? Nítorí wípé things have changed. There is a new crisis in town. While we are running away from coronavirus, we have run into another crisis. And all of us together must now start thinking, how do I survive this crisis? Because they have told us coronavirus will be with us for a long time. Ìyẹn mi pé òfin kí mọ́tò má kó full load, òfin kéèyàn má jókòó restaurant, òfin pé kọjá machine Tuesday, Thursday àti Saturday. This thing will still going to be for a longer period of time. This is still going to be for a longer period of time. Until when the government is sure that this thing has been curtailed. But with the numbers they are getting ìgbà tán ti wà mọ́lé gan wọ́n rí 11 lójúmọ́, wọ́n rí 13 lójúmọ́ nígbà tán ti wà mọ́lé. Nígbà tí nísìnyí tán ṣí wálẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n rí 236, wọ́n rí 237. So we need you, me, àwa tá a sí ní upper class, àwa tá a sí ní middle class, ẹ pé low class la wà, àwa láti lọ rò ká lọ ronú, how do I survive this? Rántí wípé Obed-Edom ti ní ìpèsè kan, ó ti pèsè ara ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ni. Nǹkan kan ni àpótí ẹ̀rí bá nínú ayé Obed-Edom tí kò ṣe lè fi ikú fún. Tí Obed-Edom ṣe yí padà tó ṣe ń fún ní ìbùkún dípò ikú. So yẹn ní pé the crisis in the land today can actually be a connection point for you to receive God's blessing if you prepare yourself and plan. Look critically at who you are now, or look critically at who you are before COVID-19. Look critically at who you are now. I imagine that this situation will be for the next 365 days. Just assume that COVID-19 will be for the next 1 year. And that's the way I plan for the church. Celestial Church. I'm a spiritual material, I'm a turari, I'm a candle, I'm a clinical. I know there will be parishes that will be in crisis now. Torí kò sí candle, kò sí turari, kò sí lọ́fíńdà, kò sí anything tí a ti ẹ̀ lè lò basically fún àwọn ètò ìlànà wa. But imagine a parish that has been planning pé kò tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé COVID-19 máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n ṣe à ń plan pé àwọn candle eléyìí jẹ́ kí n tọ́jú àwọn eléyìí síbí, turari eléyìí jẹ́ kí n tọ́jú eléyìí síbí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn yẹn tẹ́ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní àkókò ìwọ̀n àwọn tí ẹ̀ ní problem nítorí pé kí ni wọ́n kàn ṣáà kàn plan sílẹ̀ dé nǹkan tí wọ́n ti mọ̀. And compare with somebody that have this consume all attitude. Let's consume all. Ẹlòmíì náà nígbà tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ before COVID-19. Bó bá ti make owó á lọ ṣayé, ẹja lọ ṣayé, ẹja lọ jayé. They are in crisis now. Why? Because there is nothing on ground. And it's not too late for you. Imagine that COVID-19 will be on for another 1 year. Ro wípé COVID-19 tó wà ń ta yìí, ó lè lo 1 year lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ survive? You need to start thinking and start planning now. How do I want to survive? And be able to meet up my obligations. Business tí mo ṣe, ọ̀nà wo ni mo fẹ́ gbé gbà? Àwọn tó ń bá mi rajà, àwọn tó ń bá mi tajà. How do I want to keep up with my customers? Báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe? At least ní period yìí, we can learn a lesson from the churches. In order to still reach out, churches started going online. I know quite a number of churches were online tẹ́lẹ̀, but everybody started going online and reaching out to their members online, preaching, singing, and the church is now taking advantage of the situation to go into an area the church has not been going before. A lot of churches that don't know they can broadcast online are now broadcasting online. Àwa náà broadcast online across platforms, YouTube, Facebook, on our website, and we are still bringing a lot of things in. So COVID-19 has enabled us, has pushed us into thinking, creating new ways of bringing the message out to people. And that is what you should think for your life too. But imagine that this thing will be on. Life will not be as usual for the next 1 year. How do we survive? As churches, we should start planning. See, Jobaba can resume church in Lola. She won't come out to 40 in the church. And your total population of your church is about 400. How do you want to hold church services? We have started thinking about that. How do we want to hold church services? If, for example, government said we should not be more than 40 in the hall, social distancing and all of those things, we want to apply them inside the church. How are we going to be holding our service? Let us plan ahead of how to survive this. Don't think, in 3 weeks' time, COVID-19. Imagine that it will be for the next 1 year and plan your life along that line. Your business, your marriage, your everything, your financing, everything. Look at it, look around you. And finally, now pray to God for direction. So that God can direct you and learn adequate lessons from David and from Obed-Edom. That Obed-Edom didn't just become blessed for the fun of it. It was because he was well prepared. Prepared for what? He has been doing something rightly. So when that box came into his house, when that ark came into his house, it didn't bring him death. It brought him prosperity. So COVID-19 can bring you prosperity if you look inwards in your life and look up. Méjì yẹn ló máa wò. Wà á kọ́kọ́ wọnú ayé ẹ̀ náà. Báwo ni mo ti fẹ́ ṣe? Ọ̀nà òun fẹ́ mi gbà. Wà á gbójú sókè, wà á wo Ọlọ́run. Ó ní Christ in us, the hope of glory. Christ. Òun ló wà lókè tó fẹ́ wò. In us. Òun nínú ẹ̀ tó máa wò. Then the hope of what? Glory. Your life can get better. Somebody called me, pé COVID-19 is blessing me. Ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó mọ̀ pé báwo ló ṣe máa jẹun. But ó maximize situation yẹn. And now he's even getting more customers than before. Ó wá pè mí kó olùṣọ́, COVID-19 is blessing me. It's like sometimes one will like, téèyàn bá wo blessing tó ń rí, bóyá kó má tiẹ̀ lọ mọ́. Why? Torí lákòókò yìí, òun really get more customers and making more money. There are a lot of delivery companies in Nigeria now. Tí ò sí tẹ́lẹ̀. People are taking advantage and they are going to delivery business. People are taking advantage and they are going into online business. And we are transforming the crisis into blessing. Just like crisis was transformed into blessing from Obed-Edom. You too, with adequate preparation and planning, can transform this crisis into blessing. And I pray for you that in the mighty name of Jesus, our Lord, our God, will transform this period of crisis into a period of blessing for you and for every one of us in Jesus' mighty name.